Hello and welcome to Season 2, Episode 5 of my Let's Play Modded Minecraft. I am the Great KHM, and for this episode, for a while now I've been kind of debating about whether or not I should go to the Nether before or after I find a permanent base location. Since this is meant to be a temporary base, and it would make more sense to have a base set up in a more permanent base location. And yeah, I'm gonna just sleep. But anyway, I've finally decided I'm going to go to the Nether this episode before I make my permanent base, because there's a few things in the Nether that I want. Now, I made a couple of picks in anticipation. Well, I also made a shovel off camera. It's a completely iron shovel. I needed some stuff, some sand and stuff like that for glass. So I made this one off camera. But for the Nether visit, I made this iron pickaxe with auto repair for grunt work. I was intending to use it to remove like netherrack out of my way, so because this one with silk touch on it only has 115 durability, so it can't really do a whole lot actually. And then after I made it, I realized I was going to need something a bit better because the Nether has an ore called cobalt. And you need a really good pick to be able to mine up cobalt. So I made this aluminium pick. It's just an aluminium head with an aluminium shaft. Let's see if it says that. Yeah, aluminium head with an aluminium rod and a paper binding. And I gave it auto repair. I was debating about silk touch, but I decided not to give it. Well, I actually don't have the materials to give it silk touch, but I would have waited if I, had decided to just go for it. Yes. So, let's see, I believe this is all that I'm going to be taking into the Nether. Oh, wait. Almost forgot the most important thing here. The lighter. Let's see, yes. I can never remember which way that goes. Also, another thing, I've removed the knapsack, and instead of using this golden bag of holding, which is really expensive. It takes a lot of gold. I think it took like half the gold I have. Oh, no it didn't. I didn't notice that stack there. But it took quite a bit of gold. But basically I can carry a double chest worth of stuff with me, which is really nice. And if I die, it will hopefully go on my gravestone. Actually, I can stick these in chests, right? Yes, sweet. And it doesn't lose. Awesome. Wait. Extra utilities. Kinda cheaty then. Anyway. A lot of stuff from extra utilities is kinda cheaty. So, where are we gonna put this portal? Whoa. No thank you, I don't want any. Actually, inside my base probably would have been best. Oh, I probably should have showed this, too. The auto repair stuff works better out in sunlight, so I made myself a little AFK booth over here that is Tinker's Constructs cleared glass with an iron door and a obsidian pressure plate. When I step on the pressure plate, it closes the iron door, keeps it closed until I step off the plate, and keeps mobs out, keeps them from trapping themselves in there if they get if they wander in. And keeps me safe while I'm AFK letting my tools recharge. You're still there, huh? What is that? Oh. What the? Royal Angels are... Okay. So... yes. Where to build this nether portal? In my base probably makes the most sense. Rather than out here, where things can wander into it. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, how's this thing going? I found a seed in the dungeon or something like that. I can't remember exactly where I found it. I think I have it on video, though. I've been growing an ender pearl. Yeah, so... Oh, apparently that carpet disappeared. As you can see, I've been getting creeper here a lot. And I haven't been filling in the holes. Anyway, so I guess I'll just go ahead and dig out a place for the portal, and I'll be right back. There we go, nothing too fancy, just need the obsidian now. Sweet, okay, and... oops. Ugh, excuse me. Alright. Yep, I'm just gonna put this in my bag. Yep, I don't really need the wrench. Put that in my bag as well. As well as the flint and steel, since I probably won't need that. Probably won't need most of that stuff. But anyway, let's roll. You know, I just realized I don't have a ranged weapon. Let's quickly research netherrack. We don't have enough knowledge for that. Whoa, that is cool looking. What is that? Ghostwood. Huh, that's kind of cool looking. We got some sort of smog. We got another tree thing over there. We got some... ooh. We got some yummy glowstone here. Which quickly breaks. Let's get some of this netherrack. Oops. Even in the nether, I don't like wasting lava source blocks. Awesome. Okay. Is that what I think it is? We may have already hit pay dirt here. I need more cobblestone, so I'm gonna go around. What is this? Interesting. That is interesting. Okay. Let's grab some of this cobalt. Is that it? Kinda looks like that was it. Drat. You know, I don't actually have any real reason to be using the iron pick over the... Uh-oh. The thing is, when it lags... Okay, when it lags like that, the system itself doesn't actually seem to lag, so I could be getting attacked and just not being able to respawn. That didn't sound good. That sounded like something actually hurt the gas. What could hurt the gas here? They swim in lava for the fun of it. Oh well. Oh hey, Mr. Piggyman. Wait. sulfur cloud. Am I gonna get poisoned? No. Can I scoop this? Indeed I can. Which is a really weird thing to be able to do with this cloud of any sort. Well, oh, I thought that was a ghast just staring at me. Oh, that's what I need right there. Boom. Quartz. I have no idea what sort of use this has, but I'm sure I'll find some sort of use for it. You know, I just realized I never actually looked at the enchantments I have on my armor. See, protection 1, projectile protection, unbreaking, and protection 1. Nice. Okay, I believe that's all the sulfur cloud bits. Grab some of this nether quartz, this yummy, yummy nether quartz. I'll hit it with my fortune pick when I get back home. This way, store's a bit easier in this form. Let's see here. Nope, we don't want to use that pick, we want to use this. Okay, and that is not a way we want to go. Yeah. Oop, there we go. We got some more quartz over here. Let's go ahead and grab it. Oh. Never fails to scare the crap out of me. No. The quartz. It burned up. Oh well, it doesn't look like we can actually get that quartz. Wait, didn't I could have swore I grabbed this quartz. What is that? Erudite ore? Is that what this is? No. Okay, cool. It breaks like that, so I don't have to worry about silk touch. Okay. I'm sure I already have enough, but, heck with it. Oh man, he scared me, and I have absolutely no idea if he was friendly or hostile or what. What the... Okay, this is not a friendly place, I take it. Whoa, was that a freaking creeper? Freaking nether creeper. Here I was, worried about creepers getting in the portal. Now I should be worried about them getting out. Yeah, I think we might have enough here. Let's just go back. I don't think I'm quite ready for this hazardous environment. Okay. Alright, I'll get to work making the stuff because I think I have enough to make what I have in mind, and I'll be back once it's finished. And there it is. The Leadstone Jetpack. John. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, let's test this thing out. How do I look with this on? I can't see in here. Anyway, as you can see, I made an energetic infuser to recharge it with. And I disconnected it from the thing so it wouldn't consume too much power because I'm actually planning to move that. Alright, let's sleep. Sleep. Yes, and ooh. Can I examine these heads yet? Nope. Okay. Okay. No creeper there, right? Alright, I think I need to... Whoa! I need to run away from the creepers. Whew. Alright, before we get to our test, quick harvest of the field. I'm just gonna deal with this creeper real quick. He's irritating. Gotcha, you hungry little bugger. Okay. And now... see, some of it has been untilled. Oh, that's kind of unavoidable. Okay, now that's all been replanted and we've gathered our crops, let's turn this thing on after we get a good look at ourselves. Yeah! Yeah, nice. Oh, but the thing really doesn't last long. It's already at 97%. Okay, well, can we make it all the way to the village with this thing? I did turn it on, right? Yeah. Okay. Just do this so we can see where we're going. Actually, I guess I don't really need that. I've kind of memorized the path. I think that's the biome I'm in, not the actual time of day. And freeze. Freezing usually means... okay. Alright, so we've already gone through almost half our fuel. So this thing isn't good for long journeys. Such as this. Whoa. But it looks like we are in fact going to make it. Maybe just a little bit more juice. Sweet. Yeah, sweet. I actually made it all the way. I'm going to disable the jetpack for a moment. Hello. Odin the Nifty went up in flames. Hey, do you know what happened to that one guy who wanted wheat? But we got a bunch of wheat. Hey, come back here. You're not the one who wants wheat. Stupid tree. You're the one who wants... yes, you are. Sweet. Okay, we got 4. And that was pretty much it for this whole plan. It was mostly to test out the jetpack. So let's go. So now this thing definitely does not carry a whole lot of power. Wonder if there's a way to remedy that. Possibly a way to recharge it on the field or something. Or in the field. Possibly. Perhaps. I think the house is over this way. Guess it's not the house, the cave, the outpost. The temple, yeah, there it is, I can see it now. Yeah, we have a great widow. Whoa! I forgot that you have to have the item selected or else you don't fly. We have a pick, yes, we have a pick. So I guess I'll go grab my stuff real quick. Ah, yes, here's my grave. Stand here so my stuff doesn't go into the water, kind of like it did. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Okay. Surprisingly enough, things kind of went into the correct slots here for the most part. Nice. There's the primary pick. It has silk touch. Oh, the thing is on. Okay. Let's try that again, but with a little bit more survival this time. Okay, let's see if I can examine this. No, I can't. Okay, so the jetpack is pretty much good for roughly one trip. Alrighty then. I'll just charge it back up. Okay, cool. Oh shit! Holy crap. I just did a lot of recording and Fraps didn't get any of it. I know Fraps crashed earlier, and actually that caused the game to crash, and made me thankful I had this thing running on a server. But you've missed quite a bit, so quick run through. I spilt water on my keyboard, and I managed to get it and clean it out, dry it off, and everything in time. So you guys don't have to worry about my keyboard. Yes. And if you ever spill some sort of drink on your keyboard, odds are you can get that keyboard to still function just fine if you open it up and quickly clean it out and dry it out real quick. Anyway, I made myself a redstone jetpack. Yeah, I'm going to turn down my volume because that music is quite loud for me. Oh, no wonder. I had my volume cranked. Okay. Made myself a redstone jetpack here. If I had known that I could just skip this, before I kind of thought that I needed the leadstone jetpack to get to the next tier of jetpack, but as it turns out, the only thing that the only thing that was required for that was the leather strap. So I have this nice, wonderful redstone jetpack. It lasts for a really long time and makes fighting quite nice. And I'm keeping the leadstone one in reserve. Actually, I should have that back at the base. Anyway, so after creating this, I went to the Nether, did some adventuring there, got a lot of cobalt and a lot of cobalt, glowstone, quartz, and whatever that other stuff is that you get from another tank. Where is it? I believe it's Tinker's. I'm not seeing it on this list. I can't remember what it's called. It starts with an A, though. Oh, there it is. This. Got lots of this. Well, not really lots. Almost half a stack of each. And I smelted some of it down in the smeltery. Discovered that that was really not the way to be doing that, or to process that. Because if we look here, we can see that, well, the smeltery seemed to only be giving me one, but if I run it through a pulverizer, I get 2 and some iron. However, if I run it through an induction smelter with some rich slag, I get 3 and some slag. Yes, which is interesting. And similar with this over here, except this uses cinnabar, which we actually get from pulverizing a redstone ore, which gives us 6 ore, or redstone, which is actually kind of interesting, because I looked it up, and with Fortune 3 pick, you get about an average of 5.9 redstone per ore. And so this gives us 0.1 more redstone than we'd be getting with a Fortune 3 pick, and it gives us 25% chance of getting cinnabar. So this is the way to go about that. Yes. A few other things, but we'll cover them back when I get back to the base. Anyway, so I've been looking for a new place to call home, looking for a new place to build the base, and I discovered this slime island up in the sky. It produced blue slimes, or it did. And this was filled up with blue slime liquid, which I have drained into some tanks. There's also another tank back at the house that is full of the stuff. Oh, a couple tanks actually. I didn't have enough tanks with me, so I went back home, dropped them off, made 4 of these reinforced portable tanks, and came back and just filled them up with the liquid. I believe the liquid is actually a spawner for the blue slimes. So if we take this liquid, in theory, we can spawn blue slimes anywhere. I'll need to do some experimentation to verify that. Yes, yes, okay. I guess I'll go back home and talk about the rest of the stuff that I've done. Well, I'm not too happy right now. I just died twice because of lag. Well, I blame both deaths. No, really, one was because of death, the other was because of stupid positioning when you get out of a boat. Basically what happened was, I was flying along and I hit this boundary where the chunks hadn't loaded yet. So I just landed on a good, safe spot. And everything was fine until the chunks next to me loaded, and I suddenly found myself in a pool of lava. I'm not sure where this lava came from or why it wasn't there before, but suddenly there was lava, and I burned to death because I was actually looking something up on a wiki. And then when I went by boat back to where I was, and found the lava right up against the water. And when I hopped out of the boat, it put me right smack dab in the same pool of lava. Right in the middle. Not in the water next to the boat. Not on the land that was right next to the water, but in the lava. So I died a second time. Brings me up to 14 deaths. Oh well, at least I didn't lose my stuff. Currently have my jetpack and the charger and making more power so I can charge it up. Oh well, other than that, it was a fairly successful trip, although I didn't find some place to make my home. I did get a fair amount of this liquid stuff. Where did I put the rest of the liquid stuff? Did I stick it in this chest? Ah, yes, here we go. So, oh yeah, changes that I've made. Well, as you can see, I've removed all the books here, and reduced the XP tank down to 1 here, 1 tank, and have it filling up this portable tank here instead, which I'm thinking of actually upgrading since, now I can. They're fairly cheap. Anyway. Yes, so this is all in preparation for moving to the new base that we still haven't found the location of. Yes, and, but since there was a little bit of XP in the enchanting table before I removed it all, I did 1 enchantment, 1 level 30 enchantment on a book, and got Soulbound 1. I have no idea what Soulbound is, but I'm gonna guess I'm gonna figure it out sometime. I'm guessing it's going to be useful at some point. I don't know. I have no idea what mod put that in. Also upgraded this to a golden chest. I was getting a tad on the full side. Oh, yeah, I almost completely forgot. I made myself a new pick. Well, I believe I already said that I was smelting up the cobalt and the whatever stuff to make I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce that. Manulin? Yeah, so I was making manulin, and I made a manulin pick. Let's see. Yes. The head is manulin, the rod is manulin, and the paper binding, it's got a paper binding. And I've also gave it auto repair and silk touch. Now, the main reason for creating that is my other silk touch pick, which I believe I have in a chest up here. It only has a durability of 115. And while it's a decent enough pick, it's a decent enough pick, 115 really isn't that much. It's like almost 2 stacks of items. So I really wasn't getting a whole lot when I went to mining. And since it has a mining speed of 4, which is less than iron, it took a while. But this new pick has a durability of 3,000. So, yeah. we can mine for a while. I can clear out whole caves with this thing. And its mining speed is 6, which is the equivalent of an iron pick. Which is really cool. I'll, of course, probably be boosting up the speed with the modifiers later on down the road. But for now, that is a really good pick. I'm really quite happy with it. I'll probably create another Manualin pick and try to get Fortune 3 on it. What is this? Trackman's goggles? It's from Railcraft. The auras. Use from hotbar to change auras. That's going to need a little bit further investigation there. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to pause the recording, and I'll be back when I have something more to show. Alright, so once again I've done a fair amount off camera. I still haven't quite found a good base location yet, but I found some interesting things while in my searches. And off camera, I have been working on Thaumcraft stuff here. Now, I was kind of hesitant to get started in this because, this requires big machinery. And I want to get to a new base first, but anyway, I figured I could do basic stuff here before I got to a new base. But I really need to find a new base soon because this is starting to feel less like a hole that I dug on my first night and more like a house. Because I've cleared out quite a bit of room and done quite a bit of work in here. Anyway, so I've got quite a bit of research done with this. It took me a while to figure out how to get this done. The different aspects here took me quite a while to find all those. Let's see, there was something else. Oh yeah. The research is kind of interesting. I've what I've been doing for the research, which I haven't quite fully figured out what all this means, like these glowy bits. I have no idea what that means. Although I've noticed that as primals, those are all primals, and they seem to recharge, so maybe that means that I'm in an area that causes them to recharge. I don't know. Anyway, the research, what I've actually been doing to try to figure this out is I've actually been taking screenshots, pulling them up in GIMP, which is a free image editing software, and using that to place the symbols and things like that until I've got the puzzle solved. Yes. And as you can see, I've also gotten to the point where I can have these goggles, which are really cool goggles. And also this. I've discovered that you can plate your jetpacks in armor so that they give you an armor when you have them on. And you can remove it. You can remove the armor by shift right-clicking, which removes the plate. And put it back on, shift, right-click. Really cool stuff. I've also made a couple of iron tools to help me with my yard work, basically. In fact, I want to go show that off. This is really cool. Just hit all these with leaves. Yes, and it looks like all of the trees are grown. So then we pull out our lumber axe and poof. 32 trees chopped down with a single block break. that is pretty sweet. And furthermore, they all have auto repair, so I don't even have to worry about the durabilities. I can just kind of go off and do other things while they repair themselves. Yes, so I guess I'll end the episode here, since we've probably gone on long enough. So once again, I am KHM, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.